What's good? Gold Phoenix, you already know. I hope all of you are doing well, staying happy, being blessed, and conquering your fears, as I always say. Right now, I'm sitting at a receiver in Florida. They told me they'd give me a call when they have a door ready, though I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 7 open doors right now, but I'm waiting, whatever. What I wanted to discuss, though, is how much money you gonna make if you come out here. What you gonna make in your first year? And to tell you the truth, there is nobody in this industry who is actually able to tell you what to expect. There's no one who can tell you how much money you are going to make as an individual. I have no idea how much money you're going to make. You might come out here and suck. That's just the truth. What's the average? Ain't the average like somewhere in the 40,000s a year, something like that? Obviously, you have some high earners, but obviously you have some very low earners that bring that average down, and that's the majority of them. A lot of people don't make any money out here. That's just the truth. See, I know a lot of people have blown your heads up to believe you're gonna get in the truck and make $2,000 a week, $3,000 a week, 5 racks a week. And from a lease operator perspective, the truth is, you are not going to make the same money every week. It's not going to happen. You can have some weeks that are great. You have some weeks that are decent, okay, and then you can just have some straight up bad ones. It happens. Maybe the truck broke down. Maybe you had to get maintenance done. Maybe you had several freaking loads cancel on you. And then appointments pushed out for stuff that wasn't your fault. That could happen. But being a lease op, it's not about every week to begin with. See, leasing and owning, like being an owner-operator, stuff like that, that's all business. And in business, it's all cumulative. It's not about how much money I make every week. I'm not aiming to make the same money every week. I would be a fool to focus on making $2,500, $3,000 every week. You have to be a straight-up moron to have that be your focus. No. The goal is to make a certain amount in a quarter. That's what I'm aiming for. What am I making overall? What do I make? We'll just break a quarter down every 3 months. In 3 months, how much did I profit? In the next 3 months, how much am I profiting? At the end of the year, what did I take home overall? That's how I look at this. So when I see a week where I might net, we'll say $700, like 2 weeks ago, I made $700. Not because of anything I did, but because I missed out on certain loads, because I had to put the truck in the shop to do preventative maintenance in order to continue seeing the 2200s and the 28s and the 35s and stuff like that. You gotta sacrifice somewhere. But at the end of the quarter, it's all gonna balance out, and then you'll start seeing what the average is. So your average might be 1,800, it might be 2,000, it might be something like that, accounting for all of the ups and the downs and all that. At the end of the year, you might walk away with 84,000. You might walk away with 72. You might walk away with 38 if you're just that bad. But at the end of the day, your first year in the trucking industry is not about the money. It's not about the money. That first year in trucking is about learning how to do the job. learning how to be as proficient with your time clock as you possibly can. Year one is the year of growing pains. You're going to go through it. It's going to be hard on you. It's going to be difficult running a couple days driving during the day, and then you get one appointment and now you running nights and all that stuff, and now you fighting to figure out how to get rest and what you need to sleep and having your sleep schedule thrown out of whack left and right all the time. That's the year of growing pains, dude. I don't want any rookie or anyone even thinking about coming into this realm to believe that as soon as I get my CDL, I'm making $30 million an hour. No, that's not what's going to happen. For the average person, I should say. The average person ain't going to do nothing. The average person is going to suck. If I'm going to just keep it all the way real with you, you're going to suck. You might be late here and there. You might be late for a pickup. You might be late for a delivery. You might oversleep on a delivery and miss the appointment that way, 4 miles away. Me personally, I made a handful of mistakes. I overslept one time. And that was actually after I had been running on recaps for about 5 weeks, and the sleep debt was starting to catch up to me. So when my body shut down, I was out, done. I overslept by an hour. I didn't get knocked for it. The only thing that saved me in that situation was the fact the shipper didn't have the product ready. And so they couldn't ding me for nothing. That's the only reason why my carrier has no marks against me whatsoever. I've been doing this for 18 months now. And on paper, I've never been late. Never been late. But that's just me. You know, some people will have a different experience. All of us are individualistic in our nature. And so the things that I'm willing to do, or the places I'm willing to go, the sacrifices I'm willing to make, might not line up with you and your own ideology. And that's 100% okay. What you need to figure out is what type of situation works for you. If you want to sleep more, you know, on a regulated schedule, you might want to consider going flatbed. Yeah, I mean, strapping and tarping and securing loads and all that. And also running more so like into major cities as opposed to being in refrigerated like myself. We tend to be on the outskirts a lot, especially where meat plants are concerned. Unless you go to, what's that one city? Milwaukee. They got a meat plant in the city. That was interesting. But, you might want to go flatbed. You might want to go reefer because you don't want to do the physical work. You know, that's a part of the reason I went reefer, along with, you know, economical reasons. It just seemed to make the most sense to me. The consistency of it. I could get loaded pretty much anytime, anywhere, any time of the year. That's why I did it. You know, you might be more technical in the brain, so you might want to look into a tanker. You're not going to do as much driving, but then you also got to deal with the surge when you load it and all that extra stuff, especially if you hazmat, pretty much driving around with a bomb connected to your truck. It is what it is. There's give and take in all of this. Each of those divisions make a different kind of money. The more specialized you are, the more money you're going to make, typically. But this is your first year, bro. Don't let the dollars blind you. Seek to gain knowledge. Learn how to do your job. That first year, knowledge is king. And when you when you focus on learning what it is that you're doing and being the best at it that you can possibly be, guess what? The money naturally follows you. Do I make money out here? Yeah, that's no secret. Anyone who knows me knows that I do quite well for what it is that I do. And that's not to brag. The point I'm making is the only reason I make what I do isn't because I'm focused on getting the money. It's because I'm focused on being good at what I do. And a natural byproduct is that I'm rewarded financially. I don't care about the rewards. I don't care about, how much money I make this week relative to next or whatever. Because my bills are low, I can afford not to care, really. But it's because my head is in the right space. I'm given exactly what I don't care to have necessarily. Not saying I don't care to have money. I'm just saying, the money isn't my focus. The knowledge is. And the money just comes with it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Somebody make sense of that. Anyway, I'm done running my mouth. I just wanted to talk for a little bit. I only ran 420 miles to get here today. So, not too bad of a day. I'll probably end up getting a load tomorrow. Depending on how long these people take. We'll see what happens. Anyway, as I always tell you guys, be happy. Stay blessed. And do not